E.N.D here, day 5 for the spoilers of the Brothers' War. Every day we are getting more and more powerful artifacts. Let's see how these will shape the meta. Let's start. And I want to start with a land demolition field. Tap for 1 colorless. 2. Tap. Sacrifice it. Destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. That land's controller may search the library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. You may search your library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. It has a nice ability, especially to deal with those triumphs. Another land, Tocassia's Dig Site. This is a common one. Tap for 1 colorless. 3. Tap, surveil 1. Lay down arms. For 1 white, it's a sorcery. Exile target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of planes you control. Its controller gains 3 life. Let's be honest, this will be a very strong removal spell in any white deck. Calamity's Wake. For 1 and 1 white, it's an instant. Exile all graveyards. Players can't cast non-creature spells this turn, exile it. Flow of Knowledge. 4 and 1 blue. It's an instant. Draw a card for each land you control, then discard 2 cards. Forging the Anchor. 2 and 1 blue. It's a sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of artifact cards from among them and put the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. Corrupt. 5 and 1 black. It's a sorcery. It deals damage to any target equal to the number of swamps you control. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. It could be a nice finisher. Serdian Cliff Stomper. For 1 and 1 red, it's a 0/4. As long as it's your turn and you control 4 or more mountains, it gets plus X plus 0, where X is the number of mountains you control. Blanchwood Armor. 2 and 1 green. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each forest you control. Third Path Ironclast. For 1 blue and 1 red, it's a 2/1. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 collect soldier creature token. Arbalest Engineers. For 1 red and 1 green, it's a 2/2. Enters the battlefield, choose 1. It deals 1 damage to any target. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains trample and haste until end of turn. Create a tapped Power Stone token. Suchi Cave Guard. For 8, it's an 8/8 with Vigilance, Ward 4. When it dies, add 8 colorless mana. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Rare cards. Lowrun of the Third Path. 2 and 1 white, it's a 2/1. Vigilance. Enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Tap it, you and target opponent each draw a card. Tyrant of Care Ridges. 4 and 2 red, it's a 4/5. Flying. Enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to any target. Planeswalkers, players or creatures. For 1 red, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Tocassia Dig Site Mentor. 1 green, 1 white and 1 blue. It's a 4/3. Creatures you control have Vigilance and tap surveil 1. 2 green, 2 white, 2 blue. Exile it from your graveyard. Return any number of target artifact with mana value 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Brotherhood End. For 1 and 2 red, it's a sorcery. Choose 1. It deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, or destroy all artifact with mana value 3 or less. Mechanized Warfare. 1 and 2 red, it's an enchantment. If a red or artifact source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1 instead. Teresian Mindbreaker. For 7, it's a 6/4. Whenever it attacks, defending player mills half their library rounded up. Unearthed. For 1 and 3 blue. Let's see if mill decks will have a comeback. Simian Simulacrum. For 3, it's a 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Unearthed. For 2 and 2 green. Fortified Beachhead. It's a land. As it enters the battlefield, you may reveal a soldier card from your hand. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you reveal a soldier card this way or you control a soldier. Add 1 white or 1 blue. 5. Tap it. Soldiers you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Let's see if there will be a particular cycle of dual lands related to creatures. Hajar Loyal Bodyguard. For 1 red and 1 green, it's a 3/3. Sacrifice it. Legendary creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. Painful Quandary. 3 and 2 black. Enchantment. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless they discard a card. And this means that mono black will have a new toy to play with. Diabolic Intent. For 1 and 1 black, it's a sorcery. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. Means that we have a new tutor, and this will be available also in standard. This task is Coffin. For 3, legendary artifact. 2, tap it, exile it. You gain protection from everything until your next turn. Liberator Erza's Battletopter. For 3, it's a 1/2 with flash and flying. You may cast careless spells and artifact spells as though they had flash. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast that spell is greater than its power, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And being a legendary creature, it means that can also be a commander. The mythic cards. Portal to Phyrexia. For 9, when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures. At the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. I know it's a 9-drop, but with Power Stones, and don't forget that the Brothers' War has a lot of spells that can create Power Stones. With those stones, you can easily cast these type of heavy artifacts. And this particular artifact is ideal for a multiplayer commander game. Saheeli Filigree Master. For 2, 1 blue and 1 red. It's a Planeswalker Saheeli with 3 loyalty counters. +1, scry 1. You may tap an untap artifact you control if you do draw a card. -2, create 2 1/1 Collectables artifact creature token with flying. They gain haste until end of turn. -4, you get an emblem with artifact creatures you control get +1/+1, and artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. There's the normal version and there is the borderless version. 1 with the multiverse 6 and 2 blue. Enchantment. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a spell from your hand or the top of your library without paying its mana cost. Okay, it's an 8-drop, but you have a lot of benefits, and in Commander this card can be quite useful. And that was the last card in this particular day 5 of the spoilers of the Brothers' War. Join me tomorrow for another day of spoilers, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.